We will be installing full touchscreen Android Auto in this 2018 BMW, and without any hardware modifications at all. No cables, no coding, just a quick setup that can bring touchscreen Android Auto to really any BMW with CarPlay activation that you sit in. So let's see how easy it actually is. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, because it really helps us out. My name is Ethan, and welcome to Car Creation. For years, BMW left Android users behind and only supported wireless Apple CarPlay. Today, BMW finally supports Android Auto. That's only on their brand new cars. What about cars made in 2018, like this beautiful M2 I'm sitting in? Introducing this Android box by EA CarWorks. We'll include a link for it in the description, but this thing is insane. In the box, you simply have this little hockey puck and a USB-C to USB Type A cable. It's super small, so you can fit it wherever you want in the car, in your glove box, etc. It's just gonna tuck away and you won't even notice it. You can even put it in your pocket and bring it to a rental BMW or a family member's BMW. You can take it with you and use your Android Auto experience in that car. Let's walk through the setup. So it's actually super easy. Here we have the iDrive system, and all we have to do is go to my vehicle, go to iDrive settings, mobile devices, connect new device, and you'll see Apple CarPlay here. Now, next you're gonna plug in your hockey puck. Now you cannot plug it into the USB ports in the car. We recommend using a 12 volt to USB adapter and plug it into the cigarette port. Turns on, hit Apple CarPlay, confirm, and it's going to start booting up right here. So this will take a couple minutes. Now, obviously this won't happen every single time. It's just for setup. Now, while this is happening, it could be a good idea to go on your Android phone and make sure you have the Android Auto app downloaded, because you will need that for setting up Android Auto later, right? Go, press OK, and it's connected on here. So now you can just stow this wherever you want in the car, the glove box, etc. And there's Android starting up on our BMW. It's so cool. Now, if you had Apple CarPlay activated, so it's the full screen, obviously it'd be the full screen. But this car just has a split screen, so we have to make do with little Android in the corner. And now once we're in, it's just as easy as setting up an Android phone. You can either connect it to a SIM card and get data working on here, or just hotspot it to your Android phone, and you can connect your Google account, download the Android Auto app, and once the Android Auto app is downloaded onto here, you should be able to use the Android Auto. So we're gonna click on it. So now all you have to do is onto your Android and connect it to this device with Bluetooth. That it should open, press OK, grant permissions. And there we go, Android Auto. Look at that. And there we go. Isn't that so sick? You can access that, you can access your Spotify, and as you can see, it actually interacts with your infotainment system as well. So turn it up. And the sound is really good. You can turn it up and you don't notice any issues. And the buttons on the car work as well, so you don't have to worry about using the screen. You can do phone calls, you can do text messages, you can do everything you do on Android Auto right on here. It is super cool, everything you can do, and it literally works seamlessly. You can't really play games with Android Auto or watch movies. This thing is super cool. Because you're running full Android in this, it completely bypasses that. So I could go over to Netflix, I could watch Netflix, YouTube, and look at that, running seamlessly in our iDrive infotainment system. Not stretched out weirdly like an MMI box would do. Looking beautiful. Fast, it's fluid, and you really don't have to worry about any issues. Who knew that this display had so many colors? And is really perfect for killing time when you're parked. Kind of like the Tesla display. Super cool, you have games on that. Why not have games on your BMW? Honestly, you can set up Android Auto to automatically connect, so you will never see this if you primarily just want to use Android Auto. There we go. We're on there. It's looking beautiful. You can make phone calls. So how quickly does it start up and how reliable is it? What we're going to do is we're going to turn off the car. So now we're going to simulate getting in the car. So turn on the car. So as soon as the iDrive boots up, just go over and connect to the HI box. Connect it up. I have my Android phone beside it. It's a bit broken, a bit old, sorry. All right, This does not matter at all. Don't worry about that. Okay, there we go. Sometimes Androids have a hard time connecting to Android Auto. So maybe unlock your screen on your phone and it will connect easier, but it really isn't anything you have to do. And it takes a couple seconds and voila, you're booted in. And this phone is really slow, by the way. This is an old Galaxy S8. And there we go. Look at that. Just like that, your BMW M2, M3, M4, M8, whatever you have, boots into Android Auto, and you don't have to worry about upgrading to the newest $70,000 car. No hardware mods at all. This is a little hockey puck that you connect to in your car. And just like that, this BMW went to having no Android Auto to having Android Auto with a full touchscreen, and all without actually messing with your car. Please let us know what you think of this in the comments. Is this a good idea? Would this be something that you would get for your BMW? And is it something that you'd find helpful? We'd really appreciate any feedback. If you haven't yet, please make sure to like and subscribe, as it really helps us out. But most of all, we hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.